How's it going, everybody? This is StudioLinked VST, and we have a brand new product, MIDI pack / construction kit for you guys today. It's called Chart Kings. It's brought to you by eDub Productions, sold exclusively on StudioLinked.com. The whole idea behind this was to give you guys an industry quality kit full of chords and melodies in both MIDI and WAV formats so that you could start your beats off of. We all need inspiration at times. Even the industry producers, they hire in musicians and they could flip any kind of loop to make a brand new sound. So what we're gonna give you guys is 25 kits to inspire you in 5 different categories: Maybach music, R&B, radio singles, rich gang, and trap. Inside of each kit, we supplied the BPM. What's also nice is that we included MIDI, so you can change to any tempo, or you can completely transpose to a brand new key or any scale. Let's go. Okay, so now we're inside of Logic X, and I want to show you guys how I like to work with our Chart Kings construction kits. So let's go ahead and show you guys. We have that pulled up here. You see a folder, and you have all the different categories in here. There's 5 different categories. We'll start off with radio singles, since that's what's hot right now. We'll go ahead and try out a couple of these and see what they sound like. So we'll go ahead and use the first one. We'll drag in some of the MIDI. For the art pluck, we'll just use one of our plucks out of, what is the preset? It's our pluck Advice out of Swerve 2. Those of you who have Swerve 2 know how powerful Swerve 2 is. We'll drag in our low bass. For the bass, we're using our bass A Dark R&B out of our OVO R&B kit, which is real popular right now. And for the pad, we'll go ahead and drag that in. For our pad, we are going to also use our OVO R&B. It's our pad A Beauty Lives. So let's go ahead and listen to what that sounds like, and then we'll go ahead and have some fun and spice it up a little bit. Okay, so that's kind of the basic sound of it. Let's go ahead into our Urban Groove Machine and find a nice little kit under here. Let's see, we have this quick loaded down here, so it's going to make it easy for us. We'll go ahead and drag in a kit. Then what we're going to do is let's go ahead and find a nice little pattern in here that we want to use. Use number 4. Let's see what that sounds like. That sounds real good. So let's go ahead and delete that out and let's have some more fun. I want you guys to really see the power of this Chart King construction kit. So for the next one, we'll go ahead and try something else. Let's just go to radio single beat number 2 and drag in the bass. See what that sounds like. We'll go for the piano. We'll just drag in our E piano. And for the pluck lead, we'll just drag it to one of the plucks. Let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, let's keep going through these kits, guys. It's this simple. You guys can build off of these. You don't have to use all the MIDI in here. So don't feel like, oh man, they're doing all the work for us. I don't get to add anything into the beat. You can add whatever you choose to. You could use just the chords. You could use just a melody. Whatever's going to spark your inspiration, guys. We all need inspiration. So let's go ahead and keep checking out some more of these. We'll go into the R&B kits here. And let's check out R&B kit number 3. So we'll drag that in for our bass. For the high lead, we'll just use one of these leads. For the pads, we'll drag that in. And for the piano, we'll use that same E piano again. And this one's 16 bars. So what we're going to do is we're just going to copy and paste the pads so that it goes the complete 16 bars. Just like that. And we'll go to BPM 140. So we'll change the whole project to BPM 140. Then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and have some fun down here with our Urban Groove Machine. We'll go back down here and let's try out some more of these kits. We'll stay with the same kit. Let's stay with the same kit. Let's have some fun. But what we'll do is we'll go to the Jeezy Gucci down here and drag in one of these patterns. Let's hear what that sounds like. Just like that, we got a nice little R&B hit, guys. We can go ahead and check out some more of these. Let's see. Since we're in the R&B still, we'll go ahead and check out beat number 1. Drag this E piano in there. For the lead bass, we'll drag that in there. And for the pad, go ahead and drag that in. Let's hear what it sounds like. Sounding pretty good. We'll go ahead and play around with some more of these bass. For this bass synth, we used our bass A Hood Fellas sub. Now what makes this all really cool, guys, is we can go ahead back into the kit, right? And let's go ahead and choose some of the waves. So you don't only have the MIDI, you also have waves. So let's go ahead and choose, say, the E piano. Say we just want the wave of that, correct? Let's go ahead and change the whole project to 130. And now let's go ahead and listen back to it. We'll go ahead and delete that E piano since we have the wave of it now. And let's listen back to it. So you guys can mix and match. You can use the waves or you can use just the MIDI. Let's go ahead and check out a couple more of these kits. Let's see, we haven't went into the Maybach section yet, so let's go ahead and try that out. And we'll try beat number 2. We'll drag that lead in there. We'll drag the low lead. We'll use that for our bass. For the pad, we'll drag that in. And for the pluck. And then what we want to do is to get that real Maybach type of feel, we got to make sure that the drums are hitting right. So let's go up to, since we're inside of our Urban Groove Machine still, we'll go to our Maybach Justice League type of drums, right? And let's use our big drums kit. That'd be kind of fun. And then we'll go to our Maybach Justice League type of styles. So we can go ahead and choose any style that we want in here. I'm going to delete this one that was already in there, and we'll drag that in. And now the last thing we're going to do is change the BPM of the project. We can go ahead and choose some different drums. We'll go ahead and audition a couple more of these so you guys can hear them. Who don't have the Urban Groove Machine, make sure you guys go get it. So there you have it. That was only 4 of the 25 kits that you get in your Chart Kings construction kit. Get it now only at www.studiolinked.com. We have a lot of brand new exciting products on the way, so keep checking us out and thank you so much for your support. I'll see you next video.